Went to the record store today to replace a CD of mine from one of my favorite artists. This one is Prince. A lot of fans will know that October 27th, 2023 marks the re-release of Diamonds and Pearls from Prince and the New Power Generation. There are multiple formats of this. There's a 2 CD set, a 1 CD set, a 12 LP and Blu-ray set, a 7 CD and a Blu-ray set, a off-white pearl vinyl, a diamond clear vinyl, and of course you can stream it anywhere you like by now. This was a very interesting album from Prince, kind of polarizing in a sense back in the day, because like I mentioned in a lot of reviews, if you were a rock band, you didn't do disco, you didn't do anything else but rock, so when you dabbled in something else, you ruined your credibility. Prince had moved away from his R&B fan base by the time 1999 and Purple Rain came out, and they were leaving him. I think the fans were leaving him. He got lucky. The Batman soundtrack did well for him. Like Graffiti Bridge, which is kind of like a sequel to Purple Rain. The movie bombed. The album didn't do as well as expected. Rap is really emerging and taking its hold on rock radio and videos around the world. And Prince is stuck somewhere in limbo. And I think with this album, he tried to show that he can become current and retain what we like about Prince in the first place. And for the most part, I think he succeeded. I got the single edition. I was promised they would have the 2 CD set, but they did not have it when I got there. And since I traveled all the way there, I figured I'm going to get it anyways. So it's like a cardboard version of it. The original CD, which you see in the background there, which is scratched, I can't play it anymore, had like a hologram cover. So that was really neat at the time. I thought that was, maybe now it's a little cheesy, but I liked it. I wish they would have kept it on here. So you basically get the same thing of the CD booklet that you got in 1991. Same thing, except this is a cardboard. As for the remastering, I can't really compare because my version is scratched. What I'm hearing, the bass is a little bit more predominant. Prince's voice is a little bit clearer. The instrumentation is clearer, especially on the songs like Strolling, Willing and Able, Money Don't Matter Tonight, the regular pop rock songs on this album. This album, is not necessarily my favorite. I prefer the next one. I prefer the follow-up, the Love Symbol album. I thought that was a lot better. This is still good. You have, Money Don't Matter Tonight is a great song. Insatiable is a beautiful, beautiful ballad from him. A great song. Live for Love is a great song. Get Off, of course, is fantastic. And Cream. Strolling is fantastic. Thunder is a great album opener. There's a lot of good songs on here. But again, I remember it was polarized because somebody goes, oh my God, Prince is, gonna rap. And a lot of people were like going crazy. And because like I said, at that time, if you were a pop rock artist, you don't do other genres. You do pop rock. Like when Kiss did disco, it hurt their career. Rod Stewart did disco, it hurt his career. People were saying, Prince can't do that. Prince can't go into rap. What is he doing? But he was trying to keep current and trying to, say that he can go with the times, basically. And I think he succeeded with it. The album was a 6 million seller. And I think it's his best-selling album since Purple Rain. So it did the job to reestablish him as a powerhouse in sales, radio play, But a lot of fans, old school fans, may not say this is their favorite, and it's understandable. I'm not a diehard rap fan, so this is not my favorite album, but it is an enjoyable album. I don't think there's too much rap that hurts my listening experience, in my opinion. Like I said, the sound sounds a little better, but again, I can't really compare. My version is scratched, so I'm going from memory. So maybe I'm just really happy I have a new version that I can play. It is remastered from Prince's original engineer, Bernie Grundman, so he would know, I think, best how to make this sound. And I think it's a good album. So if you're missing it in your collection, if you don't want to spend the cash, get the regular edition. It cost me $20. I don't think that's unfair. And it's a decent album. I think it's at one point it was a polarizing album for him. I mean, as much as it sold well on the charts, a lot of the original fans like scratched their head and said, "What's he doing?" But he was trying to keep current, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. I still enjoy this album. I prefer the Love Symbol album or Sign of the Times more to this, but in no way am I knocking this album. And I think if you're a Prince fan, you deserve to have this album in your collection. But I think you should have every Prince album in your collection. But that's me. So you let me know if you have it. Are you going to buy the remaster? Are you going to buy the deluxe edition? If you do have it, let me know how this sounds. I'd love to hear the Atmos version. There's Atmos Dolby, I believe, that's coming out. The Blu-ray, if you can tell me if you have that, let me know if it's any good. I'm so curious, and I'm so disappointed. Lately, the record store across the street, or not across the street, across the ways, it's about a 30-minute trek, always says they have it, and you go there and they don't have it. So I'm really disappointed. And I was hoping to at least get the 2 CD set and get some of the unreleased tracks from the vault, but I guess I'll stream them from now. But you let me know if you have this. Let me know what you think. Is this an album that you like? Do you like this remastering? Can you compare? Do you have the original versus this one? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Hit that like button and subscribe. This is Steven from the Aroundtable, and I hope to see you soon.